Since we were kids, we have always wanted to have the power that make us able to fly or to carry heavy things or to transform to another creature that is stronger and much better than us. We watch TV and we love those superheroes and their powers. We wanted truly to become like them or to be one of them, to save people and spend the day doing crazy things full of amusement and fun, showing off our power to the people and getting liked by the others and doing things crazy like fly and transform and anything. Me, I want to be Spider-Man. I want to fly between those huge buildings in the sky. Sometimes I believe that I'm the chosen one. I just keep waiting for the moment to see what my power is and know how to use it. But I was delusional. That wasn't true, and I would never be a superhero and I would never have those superpowers. And more we grew up, more we realized that it's impossible to have such powers. It's impossible for us as humans to fly or carry heavy things or to be a superhero with a superpower. We lose hope. We become more frustrated and we accept slowly that this life doesn't give us what we want. We would never be superheroes and we would never see a dragon or ride a wand or have a wand, because this life is controlled by laws of physics that we could never breach. Easy and simple, there are laws of physics that we can never breach. Life is controlled by them. But we are humans. We are not here to accept and live. We are here to resist and keep overthinking about what we couldn't get. Deep inside in our minds, we tend to believe in magic and fantasy and everything that is unreal, that's out of the laws of physics. Because it's unusual, it's fun for our minds, it's mysterious. It makes life have a taste and it makes it enjoyable. This is why we keep forcing ourselves to believe in gods and UFO and those aliens.
It was giant, quiet, and it was amazing.
Within less than a second, it crosses right in front of me. Poof, and it's gone. And then
And anything that is mysterious and unusual, just to give our minds few doses of dopamine. Life is routine. Everything that we see is routine. Everything is usual. We see it every day. We know already what's gonna happen. That's why we see how those videos get a lot of views. Those videos on YouTube. People love to believe these things. Although we know they are just bullshits, we have just a little hope. Maybe there's something mysterious in this world and we don't know about it yet. Maybe we just ignorant about it. Maybe this one is real, but it's not. The greatest of all time, Nietzsche, has said once, we have art in order not to die of the truth. We cannot just face this life. The truth is scary. The truth is not what we want. Imagine how scary it is believing this life is boring. This life is controlled by laws that you cannot ever breach, and you are limited in this life. So the earth can be like a window of our ideas. When you say earth, we say all those science fiction and all those videos and all those imaginations and all those myths. They are an escape from this reality. Created are just to escape from the reality. Yeah, life is boring. It's so much boring. Everything is logical, everything makes sense, everything is controlled by the laws of physics. People don't love to be realistic. When you tell them you should be realistic, you told them you should be expecting that life is boring. Everything that you say to me, ghosts and UFO and aliens, and they are bullshits. People don't love this. People want to be heroes. People want to see superheroes. When you see an adult believes in astrology and Ouija and UFO, just don't believe them. Don't believe them, because they need truly those things to be part of their lives. Otherwise, their life gonna be boring. Christopher Nolan's movies are very successful because he knows exactly what people need to watch. It's not just a science fiction movie for fun, but it's deeper than that. Humans want to live life full of fantasy and craziness far away from this life. So Nolan takes the request and starts producing a movie with high budget just to make it look so real and gives it to the people. It's like the drugs, but it's psychological and illegal. We see clearly all his movies get a lot of success. Tenet, Inception, Interstellar, they are all focused on producing what is unreal and cannot be real, ever cannot be seen by our eyes in the reality, but we can see it in movies. They all based on the same rule, that is, escape the reality. Tenet could show us what cannot be shown in the reality, that is, the principle of entropy. The principle of entropy cannot be seen in the reality, but in the movies we can see it. Interstellar could give us a journey to a black hole that cannot be happening ever in the reality, because we know clearly the technology that we have or we will have in the future. I don't guess there's gonna be enough for us to have a journey in the black hole, but Christopher Nolan's movies could give us all these things easily, so just to make our minds believe that we live these things. Have you ever noticed why the anime is attracting a lot of adult people? Just the adult people like you and me, but in the end it's just animation, and animation are always dedicated for kids, but this one is an exception. It could give us what is unreal. It doesn't matter if it's animation or movie, if it could give me what I want to see, what is unreal. Let's have a look at the most successful anime: One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titans, and this one especially I want to talk about. Attack on Titan has got a huge success and has become a prodigy or a masterpiece, because Attack on Titan is all based on the same rule, that is fantasy. Always question what would happen if there were creatures, others bigger than us and stronger than us in this planet, like Titans, what would happen to us? So Attack on Titan try to give an answer to this question and get a lot of success. You can see clearly now in 21st century all those religions. There are more than 4,000 of religions. Of course, they cannot be all true because they go against each other. In one way or another, whether you like it or not, the majority of them are false, if they are not already all false. So why are these myths and all those false prophets and gods? Why just we cannot live and accept this life how it is? Why you should always keep creating more myths and bullshit to believe in? Because just simply people cannot face this life. They cannot face this life themselves. It's scary. They want to escape the reality. If you see, the idea of the religion is more successful than the science, because it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's something unusual. There's another life. That's fun for people. When you tell them these things are bullshit, maybe they can kill you. People are already dead for saying this. What I want to tell you, it's hard. It's hard for people to just accept and live this boring life. We see lately what's happening in science. The quantum physics got admired by people because every principle, everything, every idea that quantum physics gives us, people like it because it's unusual. When you see the atoms, how they act, and we see how the light can be a wave and a particle on the same time, it's more something that is unusual for us. This is why we like quantum physics. People hate physics since the high school, but boom, out of the blue, now people love physics. They want to know more about it, because at this point exactly physics starts becoming more interesting, starts giving us what is unusual and talk to us about what is mysterious in this world, something that is our intuition. We love Schrödinger and his cat. When you put the cat in the box, we close the box, the cat is dead and alive at the same time. We love it, a little hope. Maybe there's something unusual about this life. Maybe life can give us what we want, something that is incredible, like magic, something that is mysterious. Maybe our world is not how we thought it is. Maybe our world is different, is really full of amusement and fun that we believed in when we were kids. Multiverse. Although it's just a hypothesis, but people talk about it like it's a theory. Well, it's just an hypothesis that is not proved yet. It's fun to believe there are a measurable number of other worlds that look like other worlds. I like this a lot. It's beautiful to think there's another version of you in another universe. How would this man look like? Multiverse, dark matter, antimatter, black hole, all these things, they are not just words. Some of them do exist really in our universe. There are thousands of galaxies and stars and black holes, and too much mysteries are not solved yet. They are enough to drive our minds crazy. Actually, this is the other hidden side of the story. Science is also crazy and full of amusement. There is no need to make lies about Earth is flat, and all those organizations are conspiring behind our backs. They are conspiring to hide some truth. All those bullshits and conspiracies that we see nowadays, people are just frustrated enough about this life, so they can make lies and think the world is conspiring behind their back, just not to show them what they want to see.